work.
I think it would be cool to have a a Metroidvania mini game in Magically, because when you take
So that would be cool.
It Takes Two, when they turn it into like a overhead kind of ARPG game in one of the encounters. I don't know if you remember that. But I thought that was really cool how it was like a third person co-op game, but then they had one of the encounters be um, an ARPG kind of. Um,
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff we can make.
and that's kind of like where I feel like the next step, that's what I was going to talk about. And if we met on Friday, was just like planning out some of the games we're going to put into Magically and then picking one to get started on. So I was thinking like something like that. I was thinking like mini golf. Did you ever play? There's a mini golf game on the Wii, the white Wii. I don't know if you remember it. But all these different worlds, obviously.
Yeah, you told me about that one.
Yeah. I don't know if it was part of like Carnival Games or if it was a
Carnival
secret.
games.
Yeah, I think it was in Carnival Games. But it would be cool to do something like that, because that would be easy to do with the dial controller. I think much easier than trying to get like a Metroidvania or something to work. Because it would
I
just
would
be cool
say
to cover all these different genres of games, and add accessibility features to them further than just the dial, and just see how
it
accessible it can get.
seems like the easiest one to start would be like a building blocks game
Mm-hmm.
where you can become the building blocks and you can assemble things. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that mini
It's like
golf. Um, other. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess we can literally do like Carnival Games, like when they have the like basketball, like the basketball thing.
well, think of it more like less like games, more like activities.
Yeah. It's really, you kind of want something that's would fit well with co-op too. Um, which mini golf, obviously, you can do co-op. It would be cool to recreate the Wii tennis game with the what are they called? Mii's, the little floaty
Yes.
guys. Yeah.
And let me just switch this over.
I don't like the new start menu on Windows. I don't know
Hey,
if
can you
it's
still hear me?
a setting, but it used to just be a grid, and now it's a list.
Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. How did I share? I shared that you are sharing your screen icon.
How do you do that?
It
Just the
came up
icon?
on it came up on Firefox. It was so weird. I was like, what the heck is that? Let me try again. I didn't know you could just share the sharing.
Well, you can share windows, so maybe it counted as a window.
Yeah. I'm like, no, I don't want to share that window. There we go. There we go. Now I can. Whatever, you'll see it on your screen anyway. Yeah, let's get in there and get your controller stuff. They'll send you the link. Alright, I added a new thing to Overjoyed. It's the inside circle. I can make that into a joystick itself, too.
Into what?
Every moving dead zone can also map to a joystick. So essentially, the outer ring is a joystick, and the dead zone is another joystick. That allows you to move around and then go in the middle, and you can move the camera.
Oh, okay.
The outer ring is the left stick, and the inner dead zone is the right stick.
Were you just trying that out, like with what? With Mario?
Yeah, it was really good. I can't share what game yet, but I will once I can share. I'm testing a game that's not out yet. Essentially, that's the new twin stick mode in Overjoyed. You have, so you don't get the right stick in the center unless you double click the center of the dead zone. And then it turns into right stick. In case you want to like move around and then look around.
Yeah. Well, it takes over 2 joysticks for you.
Yeah. What we should do is do online play. Have a private room.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So as for adapters, the issue is that every time you start a game, it chooses them at random. So I have this feature where I get to choose which adapter I'm controlling. And there we go, we got it. We got the right one. And just oh, you can just drive around. I will have to try the free roam. You can just drag around there.
How do I get controlling?
I need to give you control.
Oh, right. You just drive around the map?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, what's the point in that?
It's a free roam. Yeah, I thought it would allow us to race until people join, but I don't think it does. I think instead I'm going to swap it to...
So like actual racing?
Yeah. Resume figure out... Yeah, you can't just start. I thought you could like start it and then other people can join. But you can't, you have to do free roam first. That's annoying.
Oh, yeah! Mario guy!
Oh, do you have the link from last time? You can send it there.
You have the what?
1 second, I'm going to send it to you quickly. I started too soon. I forgot you're not there yet. A lot on that.
Yeah. There we go.
Alright, so I got you the link. I paused the game because we're not there yet.
Ah, shit. Hang on. Are they kind of transgust? No.
Sadly.
All right. There we go.
Your name will appear in a second, and then we can. Can you see the game?
I just see you on the web fuse thing. I mean, have the game.
I gave you control.
Yeah. Close.
Can I try again?
It's not showing me the game though. It's showing like or your stream.
Oh no.
I mean, I could use the controller here and look up at the stream. It would probably be laggy as hell.
Oh.
Yeah, usually it
Why is
shows
it doing
the game.
Oh, you see me. I see what you mean. There. Ow. Yeah, I didn't know what you meant by you see me.
There we go.
Now you see the game?
Yeah.
Okay. I got control. This one. You hear the game music?
Yeah, I got the music.
I hate the music. It always takes all the best items. You can just go today. I mean, the last time they were having more difficulty.
When I'm just like tapping to the left and right.
Yeah, that's the trick. I call it quick stealing. Because you go there for like a split second and go back and leave. It really is almost like the way I do it is like I steer a small diagonal. But I turn, go straight, turn, go straight, move a long turn. Good job. Could not reach that first place guy. So there's a new thing I've been looking at. To deal with games that like lock the mouse, and you can't use your mouse and can't use your keyboard. So I have made a feature that allows you to use your phone to control Overjoyed. Since it's controlling Overjoyed, the game wouldn't see the mouse. Because the mouse is not on the computer. So basically, it's like a website you can go to, kind of like what you're doing now.
Yeah.
And you could remotely control Overjoyed from your phone. The thing with that is, if you have a mouse or a trackpad, you can plug it into your phone and use it on your phone.
Huh. Well, that makes it easy to use it on phone games. Oh, wait, why would you want to use it on your... How would Overjoyed have to on a phone with a touchscreen?
Just like what you're doing now, you move your mouse around and clicking. That's all you gotta do. On the phone. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But, I mean, you're doing it with your finger, right?
Oh, no, you can plug a mouse or a trackpad into a phone.
That's what you mean.
And just move it around like a mouse would. Essentially, you're playing the same now. And just mirror your movements onto Overjoyed. So you can still look at your game and at the screen of the computer, but you're controlling it with your mouse and your phone. Or if some people find it easier to use their phone and use their finger. I know some people that like they prefer their phone over a mouse. Definitely not me.
Perpetually is next.
I'm like, I guess the only way to not have your mouse be locked is to not allow access to it. And not use your mouse.
Well, I think it depends on how the game consumes input too.
Well, this works for any game because you're not using your mouse.
Because that's like, but that's the problem running in with Magically right now. Is I can turn off the mouse access input on the dial, like when your mouse is on the dial. But for some reason, when you're in the quadrant that controls the mouse access, like you put your, like we're doing now, where I hit the right and I turn right. When you move the mouse in that quadrant, it still accepts the mouse input, like the real mouse input. So I mean, you can keep the mouse still and just hover in the quadrant, and it won't add any extra input. But if you move the mouse, it'll add access input from the mouse, and I don't know how to like turn it off. Because I've been told the input system to ignore the mouse, but for some reason it's reading it anyway.
Which is just made how the game has its own mouse.
The game is what?
How the game has its own mouse, arrow on the screen. It's still using the acronyms in a sense.
What the hell is the golden shell?
Well, it's still picking up their input. I don't know how to deal with that. But right now, Overjoyed goes with humans. Are you saying how you use the mouse on Overjoyed it still picks it up in the game?
Well, I'm trying to get it to be Overjoyed. Like right now, Overjoyed, like if I'm moving my mouse right now in the right quadrant, it doesn't do anything. It just accepts the axis input from, oh, my mouse hovering in the quadrant. It's kind of hard to explain. I can show it to you.
Okay, so it's not. When you first started, I thought you meant that you're trying to have it move the mouse using Overjoyed. But you're talking about move your mouse in the quadrant.
In the quadrant, and it's accepting the mouse access input, the actual mouse access input, not the access synthetic one that the quadrant inputs into the input system of Fedora. Kind of odd. I turned off the real one, but it's still accepting the real one. I don't know what. Kind of like because these input systems weren't really designed for.
Well, we're going to be making
synthetic input, I guess. I'm just going to trash this thing. Wow.
Like your burger hat.
I just kept getting hit by item.
And then, like, when you're using your mouse on your phone in order to control the mouse on your computer, there are many apps that you can do that with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing that part. So you can, like, be on the website, use it Overjoyed, and then swap to the other app and control your mouse. You swap them back and forth.
I mean, it really just might be a problem on my end. Not being professional at using it.
Yeah, I've discovered the fastest way to do anything online, like for like video, audio, or really anything. It's called the WebRTC.
Yeah.
It's like, it's an amazing outlet. As a code, it is a really complicated code, but once you have it working, for first, it has to exchange information. You have a signaling server for that. I'm using something called Vercel, the VERCEL. For the phone, like, so you have a parent code.
Yeah.
That you generate, and then you enter that on the phone. It stores something like a response in that database.
On your phone, or?
And then it's a database. It's on a server.
Oh, okay. So on the server.
Yeah, on the server, and then the computer, using that same code, will find that response and know exactly what it's looking for, and then they're connected. And the latency is between 1 to 5 milliseconds.
That's pretty good.
And I'm using that same technology to send you the game video.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well, that's what like Zoom and Zoom apps use.
Yeah.
Yeah, like complicated multimedia. Oh my god.
But that got me thinking. That could be a way they can do WebRTC. You could do somehow. And that allows you to have. Or to have multiplayer mode.
Well, you're kind of like, if you're thinking about doing that for multiplayer, it's kind of like just make a multiplayer game. Instead of making it, oh, it's a local co-op, but I'm gonna use WebRTC to like kind of find a way to remote control it, like.
Yeah, so that's what we're calling. Okay.
At that point, just make an online game. Because this isn't the best right now. It's just not. Just the lag on my end.
Yeah. Or when you're just sending like X and Y coordinates, that's the thing you want to do with that. But when you're sending video, it's a whole other story.
Yeah.
I think my first goal is just to make it so you can do all these activities on your own or with friends locally.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we want multiplayer, like 3-4 years down the line, then we can add it.
Yeah, it's just harder to
If
add.
we have the funding for it. I know.
You really want to add it in the beginning?
I'm not.
Yeah.
Is it complicated?
It depends on the game, but like once you design everything in the code base to be local, you're not really taking into account all the stuff needed for like replicating your data. So you basically design the entire game locally, and then going back and putting it in, you have to like kind of redo everything almost. Not everything, but like local UI you don't need to redo. But like the movement system, like it has to report every movement player A makes needs to be packaged up and sent to player B. And maybe the way you're doing input and into your game now isn't really set up to do that.
I think it's okay not doing it because
you're down.
I got it. What do you want? Which character do you want?
Pick Yoshi. Left. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, can you go to the bottom left quadrant?
Text?
I want you to click there. Okay, we're good.
Oh gosh.
Uh-oh. Oh, let me fix that. Let me fix that. Yeah, let's see.
Oh, did you want me to change the controller setting?
No, it was actually fine. It's only when you restart the game.
Oh, okay.
It's weird how it like turns it off.
Yeah, I should save the setting.
Yeah, I think my goal of the game is just to make these activities, but you could still like all be doing the activity on each of your separate computers and do that together.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to actually see the person, but it could be.
I mean, they're pretty simple activities too. It's not like you're doing something insane. So
Yeah. So I think it's fine. Like I like local co-op. And I think we'll also be using this system to allow people to do it in their workshop.
yeah.
But other than that, like, then it's not gonna look clear for everyone. I see it more on the objective proof of concepts. And like each of these activities could turn into a full-fledged game essentially. And it might just not be you and I doing it, but someone might look at it and think, oh, a cool way they can do that in a cool game. I kind of want developers to kind of use those ideas in their own games.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of showing them what's possible, and then
yeah, it's like a part game, part proof of concept kind of thing.
And then I think in the future we can have like the game jam where different teams make different games for it. So I see it
Yeah,
like
with it, like with the
way to
plugin.
socialize. Yeah.
Because they have that with game jams now. Like they companies are trying to test out a piece of software they have, and like you make a game with software. Yeah, that'd actually be cool once we like get it tuned and everything.
I'll see it more as a way to do these activities we normally couldn't do.
Because I feel like games built around the Magically controller would work a lot better than games that weren't initially built with those in mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're actually kind of interesting.
But then you can just have it some. You almost like have. I think our map will kind of be like.
Oh god, if
So you go to this room, but you go to a lobby. I don't know how it's going to like work portals. And it could be the games we created or other people's game using
yeah, like almost like a community mode, right? Because like Battlefield has Portal where people make their own map. So almost like that, where we could put in just like people made mini games. Actually, kind of fun.
And what's nice is like, I'm glad we're not going to use Steam. And just have it on H3 upload.
I can't get past 6th.
You're still doing good. I don't know how I got 5th.
The maps with the road obstacles that are hard.
Because I for one I don't like game things because you have to download and install it. I like one where you can just go on the website and play it.
Yeah, it kind of limits what you're able to do though, because you can only do so much in a browser. That's why you download games. Browser games have to be very efficient on like memory. And, I mean, they're perfect for like game jams and small stuff. But, I mean, you don't necessarily need to use Steam to distribute like a game. I mean, it's
I think for us, we'll probably just be big.
You could just have it on our website and have people download it if you want.
Yeah. I think we'll have that. We'll have it on Facebook.
But I mean, we'll have it on the Steam for the website too. Like a web build of it. And like for now, the base project is probably small enough where it's fine right now. But then later, it would just be a tapered down version.
Jeez, I got hit by a reg. You got hit by a reg. There's no progress. I haven't heard through that. So I guess my question is, when do you think we should do the game first or the plugin first? Or building the game will allow us to make the plugin.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, because you can just make mini games, and then between mini games, or maybe you're like you finish one mini game and then you work a little bit on the controller and then you go back and I mean, the controller right now, the in-game one, is pretty much functional. It doesn't have all the features, but it provides basic input. That's kind of what it's designed to do. And then slowly over time, you can just add more features.
Maybe at 2 years down the line, we'll have more teammates too.
Right.
So it's not just you and I doing it.
Yeah, you came fifth. Wow.
Not that that's not enough. You always also have more.
I'm slowly improving my ability with this controller.
I guess our goal right now is to at least get to the first level stage.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's just getting the basic controller integrated, and then getting a basic mini game set up. So we should decide on the first mini game. The first one? I mean, it would be cool to do like a puzzle building thing, like you said.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Be a good first try, and then maybe a golf.
Hey, let's start with building a jigsaw puzzle.
Like a big 3D jigsaw puzzle that actually comes cool.
Actually, it reminds me. Have you ever played Mario Odyssey?
No. Mario Odyssey.
There is a thing in there where you have to. It kind of reminds me of Mario Party, where you have to build the person's face.
Mm-hmm.
Where you have to build like one mustache and everything else on. It reminds me of that. Okay, so we'll do a jigsaw puzzle where you become the piece and you're in.
Yeah. Well, it could be as simple as just arrange it.
Yeah. It can have like a top-down view at that point. Like when you're the puzzle piece, the camera is above you.
No. My item working.
Actually, what I want to do for the first thing is the idea I've always had. Macaroni art.
Macaroni art.
Where you're the macaroni, you root around and you make a design.
What's the game though?
That's the game.
Yeah, but that's not really like a game. That's like an activity, not really a game though. Like,
yeah,
are you trying to use the macaroni art to match like a given pattern?
Alright, so what I always meant by by games, I meant activities, just like arts and crafts, or like they can be similar games, yes, and similar activities.
I think it would just be more fun, just like when you're by yourself, to have more like a game or a gamified version of certain things.
And I think what we can do is we can make just a free for all, do whatever you want mode.
Yeah.
For each activity, it's like a do yourself or you can be like playing golf and not keeping score and just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll call it like camping. And there's trying to match this design of 3 days a week. And then I get both the activity and the game. Also, some people are not gamers in that sense.
Not what?
Some people just play like a simulator and not.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
like The Sims.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So we cater to both.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, you're designing this controller for games, so I would try and make activities that are games just to show that we're trying to show people that it works in games. So when putting in activities, it's like would be fun, like social for the purpose of Magic itself, but for proving to other developers that this is a accessibility feature that works, I definitely want to put it into games. And something like we can turn.
Is putting together a puzzle is not a game? What makes it a game versus a game?
It's a game? Yeah, I guess that's a good question. Like there's an objective, I guess. I guess that's how I would define it.
There's so many games where you're just building stuff. Like Minecraft has a game where they're surviving into the bedroom. No one really plays it.
Yeah, but I mean Minecraft it's
no stuff.
Yeah, true. But I guess technically Microsoft Room is a game, but it didn't like. I guess the objectives in Minecraft are like to survive.
Yeah, and then turn it into a building.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, my dream for it was trying to create the activities we can't do in person.
Mm-hmm.
Like the hands-on activities that we can't do.
Right.
Because we don't have the dexterity or the strength to do so.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I think we can meet in the middle and say...
I mean, we can just do both. Do both.
Yeah.
Add some free roam stuff.
Yeah, so let's do macaroni art one, like you said, where you can match it exactly.
Yeah,
and we get like a percentage of like you matched it, 98%.
Yeah. And then, I mean, you can once you put in the mechanics.
How hard is that the code?
How long would it take? I don't know. I haven't.
Well, how hard is that to code? Like, how much you matched it?
Not that hard. I mean, you would just add. Each like matching part would probably be a percentage, and then.
Oh yeah.
But what's cool, like once you build the mechanic into the game, we can just put it into a free roam activity where there's no matching to it. It's just we add the mechanics of building the piece of art, just free for all, and there's no mechanic to it. So I mean, once you build it for one thing, you're kind of building it for both. The game version of it would just have that extra, like, win condition.
Alright, so our first thing is building mechanic.
Right. Building mechanic, like the hand thing, and then like becoming the object.
Yeah.
way out.
It could almost be like you can be, like, maybe it's not just like easy combat, but that's like one way you can do it. It could also be like, you are Master Hand, and you three pieces your hand. Kind of like from Smash Brothers.
Why is this not control responding to me?
Oh, sorry.
My God, it's not working. Oh, okay. It was like partially working. Part of my problem is I have no idea what the hell these are.
Yeah, I think what we can do is like for our activities is let's do like it's arts and crafts thing. Like being able to build stuff like that, that's arts and crafts. Golf is like sports. And kind of other major categories and stuff.
Oh my God, there's 3 bullets.
And then when we have a game jam, you can like choose like what type of activity do you want to do. You would have like I would like maybe to be able to have 5 different types. Let's say 3. Sports, arts and crafts, and one other thing, I don't know what it'll be. I'll just say, yeah. Let's get arts and crafts done, where you can build things. And then we'll get golf done, and that'll be our proof of concept.
Yeah.
Then we might be able to try to get grants and stuff for that.
Yeah, I mean, once we put in, I would say I would do 3. I would pick 3 like activities to put in there. Doesn't matter what.
So we have arts and crafts. We have sports. What's the third one?
Make
cooking.
No racing. More kind of derivative of what we just do on Mario Kart.
Yeah, we don't have any. If it's science related, it's always good to have like a STEM kind of activity. I think you really. Board game?
Well, I mean, you can do 2. You can do 2 sports. It doesn't necessarily have to be one of each like type. Like we could do golf and like
I would say let's get that new concept done and then the plugin. So the 2 activities, and then the rest of it will be partnered with your game jams to build out the rest of the activities.
Right. But I mean, some people in game jams, like, they don't necessarily want their game just taken and put into another game. You know what I mean? We could set that as a rule of the game jam. Oh my God, you keep getting attacked by everything.
We're not taking their game. What we're doing is we're going to link to them as a portal. and shit. Like, so their game is randomly.
I just don't know how the rules
like
work with that in Game Jam. If we were to put Game Jam on itch, I'm not sure what the rules are for using the entry, because it's not like when you do Game Jam on itch, like you post your game and you can let people download it, but you're not necessarily giving the hoster of the jam rights to whatever you make. You know what I mean? And maybe that's not that big of a deal. We make that like a rule.
I've seen the ones like they have all the games on itch, and then they'll have a website or another game that links out to all those submissions.
Yeah, we just make it clear that it's one thing for their account to have it and distribute the game through their account. It's another thing for the person that hosts the jam to then take their code and like use it.
Well, they're welcome to. So we're gonna use their. We're only gonna use their Game Jam version. They can always grow from there on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And they can either give the option of like.
I just don't know how that works. That might not even be an issue, but I was just thinking of that.
Well, it could be just like you can either like so we'll share it with the Game Jam version of like a portal server in the game, and then if you're interested in volunteering to keep building it from there and put it in the game, it's fine. They're giving the option to build it over.
Always laugh.
So many moms.
Oh, no.
There's how the Game Jams, and then we're gonna is having a volunteer to help develop the game.
Yeah, or you can make like a Discord for it, and
honestly, we can almost do open source too. What are your thoughts on open source?
we can make the plugins open source too, and have other people like contribute to them. Make the plugins magic. Make the dial controller plugin itself better by letting people just contribute to it.
Yeah. I think I want to do the game open source. I don't know. Well, maybe not, because we're not adding to it. I don't know. I don't know how open source works.
Well, there's the rules with, like calling it open source. All the code has to be publicly available, which I mean it would be. It's kind of like the project.
Yeah, TN Chakras, how did you find this? And welcome in.
It's got the blue shell right as you cross the finish line.
Okay. I think you're getting better.
Slowly,
Nolan.
surely.
You're getting used to it.
The only thing too is I like never played any of these maps before, so I have no idea. Like, cars are so annoying.
Getting chakras. How are you? How? Some for you. Six, 32. Is that their evening? 46, 82?
What?
Oh, I thought it was a 10. So I switched that.
A chat in the upper monitor and I'm just switching the monitor setup to they're just one larger one. Sort of they haven't stacked right now.
It's getting chakras. We like Mario Kart.
The boomerang is tragic.
Seeing chakras. Do you stream as well?
Got him in first.
Oh, seeing chakras. Do you want to know how Overjoyed works? Do you have any questions? From how we're playing this game?
Destiny 2. What game is that?
It's only like that game, Nolan?
I did like that game at one point until they destroyed it, but right now. Yeah, I played a lot of that game. Like, not a lot. But the amount of time I played it, the amount of time in game, it wasn't that much compared to other people. Like 2,000 hours-ish.
Oh, only 2,000 hours.
Only, yeah. No, I miss it though. I wish it was just what it used to be. But now they're moving on to Marathon, so. Which I've been thinking of buying. I don't know, I'm not a big extraction shooter person. Left?
Yeah, I can go in.
Oh.
I'm checking just randomly.
Let's go.
Yeah, so seeing chakras, the way we're playing right now is we're both using Overjoyed accessible gaming software. So you can see on the right hand side, I'm player 1, you can see it. And I am playing this game by moving my mouse around this quadrant. These are 8 quadrants, and then 3 in the center. And for see, that's how I'm actually playing the game. Is Nolan and I are moving our mouse and clicking in order to play this game.
Which is why I'm running into every wall in the game.
This allows us to play any game with just our mouse and our clicking.
Keeping bullied.
And it's completely free on Microsoft Store if you're on Canada.
It's definitely a fun challenge by certain games.
And after a while, you can get used to it. We just think the accessibility should be good.
Well, there are
I developed. Yeah, well, I developed the software. Nolan is working on making a game out of it, and also a plugin so that other people can add our input system to their game.
Yeah, so the input system would be instead of a separate app, it would be built into the game as like an accessibility option.
Oh, that's like these 4 circles on the right look.
I want to finish the website and get a mini game done. Actually, like play it on the stream.
Oh yeah, without Overjoyed, I wouldn't be able to play this game or any game. Oh, I'm still able to use a controller, regular controller. Oh, yeah, no, do you still need a regular controller at all?
No, I can't. Sorry, I didn't. I can use mouse and keyboard pretty much fine. But like an Xbox controller now. And definitely not something like HOTAS joysticks, I think it says. But mouse and keyboard's gotten a little bit harder. I recently remapped WASD, which we've used for forever, to A, W, E, and R. So my fingers are flat and you're not like punched up. It's easier. I was playing Battlefield last night. It was a struggle. You're just so programmed with WASD that it's just so hard to like reprogram that habit.
Were you pressing the wrong buttons now? The wrong keys?
Yeah, but yeah, because I'm not used to my middle finger being forward. Well, normally it's forward. It just feels
By the
different.
way, their last Grand Prix.
Maybe I'll get to 4th.
Maybe.
You can play as the plant?
Yep.
Holy plant.
You can play as any of the enemies.
Oh, I want to be a plant. That's somebody who's a plant.
You can be a dolphin.
What is that?
You can be a
An ostrich?
Yeah, that's an ostrich.
Reminds me of those like Halo Reach with the emu things in the beginning that you can shoot.
Are you here?
Yeah. Oh my god, the worst. ability ever.
And I usually turn that off because I hate that ability.
The boomerang?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
bad.
it's
Terrible.
fucking-
I'm just giving you a kill.
Oh no, you're such awesome.
Oh my god, I came
Oh,
second.
no.
Holy shit. Record.
I got 7th. Wow. You're in 3rd.
Wow. Personal best.
Can you keep it up?
You can't do the boost thing.
It's so crowded in the restaurant.
Use the truck.
Oh, you're right behind me again. No, you got me. I got you. Got there.
It's great. Oh, the bomb. God, I just keep getting red shelled. I was winning.
Me too. How many red bells are there? Yeah, because I got hit by 3 and you got hit by 3. Oh, how did your doctor pick on me? You're literally only explosion.
He's universal.
Hey! Okay.
Wow.
And it's a final race. Right?
Yeah, see if I can
Let's
remain
see.
in third. Oh,
No, lots of lava.
Better than like 20. What was I last? Like 27th or 17th?
Oh, you can't get 27. There's not very many players.
Or maybe it was 17th. I don't know. It was almost dead last time we streamed.
Okay, it's only right rapidly better. And then you teach your brain how to use Overjoyed.
You made this map. It's so ugly. Very zigzaggy too.
Yeah, it's based off of the original Ghost tracks.
Nothing's straight. There we go.
That's how the old tracks were in the original games.
None of them were straight. They're all just like
Yeah.
right-hand turns, left like sharp turns.
Oh, and that's what NASCAR is.
It's in grass. Oh, and then it just gets too foresty. Medical.
Oh, you can catch up.
I'm in first. I guess
I'm trying.
no, not the bomb. There you go. Like that.
Oh no.
I love that shell. Favorite. You just drive through lava? Okay.
I guess you're the ghost and can drive through. And when you get that ghost tire up, you can see. Oh. That was the worst thing that could happen to you.
Getting hit by a shell midair while you're flying, doing the flying thing?
Yep, over lava. And the final verdict?
Nah, I'm gonna be in fourth. Yep.
Oh yeah. I mean, you said you were on the top 4. You said that.
I think it was in like 11th the last time, so bit of improvement.
Alright, thanks for coming, Nolan.
Yeah.
And King Chakras, thank you for stopping in.
Yes, thank you for watching me fail epically Mario Kart.
I'm gonna put the link to our Discord in the chat if you want to join King Chakras. 1 second. Yeah, King Chakras, if you want to join our Discord, then we're welcome to. I put the link right there. And,
we're streaming again on Wednesday, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, see you, Nolan.
Alright. See you, Anthony. See you on Wednesday. Oh. I'm doing the wrong thing. Where is it? Where's the chat, bro? All right, Anthony, I'm gonna send you a document, and we can start working on that first part of the first activity thing. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
All right, see you. Have a good rest of your Sunday.
All right, bye. It's King Chakras. I am going to raise him if he wants to join.